If you will enter in the main menu, then in the terminal and finally in the story, under the Project Angel of Clemency, you will find a side quest called the Wandering Servant. To find it, you have to visit the central upper side of the Na'vi region. To be precise, you have to start from the space rift called Cetus Island. From here you have to use the road going down, then after a staircase reach the central tent. From here you have to use the left road, and then the first staircase you will notice on the left. In front of the street light here you have to speak with the Hanna NPC in order to start the quest you came for. After the conversation, go upstairs and get behind the buildings. Now proceed further until reaching the margins of this area and jump down. Immediately after turn around and fly slightly to the left from the structure. Below you will find two small islands and you have to get above the second one. Between its end and the mountain wall you will find a damaged smart servant you have to interact with. Immediately after the objective will be updated and you will need to open your map and reach again the Cetus Island space rift. From here use the road going to the central part of the island. Once you reach the staircase, use the left one and stay on the left passage. This passage will guide you to the Hanna NPC that you have to speak to in order to progress in the story. For the next objective, go again behind the buildings and jump down from the structure. While flying down, turn around and reach again the upper side of the second island. Once you will get close enough to the objective, we'll start a short cutscene. Then near the damaged smart servant will appear Hanna that we have to speak to next. After the conversation, open your map and use again the Cetus Island space rift. From here you have to use the main road in order to reach the central tent. Going around this one you will notice another similar tent you have to reach. In front of the entrance you will have to speak with the Slayer NPC. At the end of the conversation, you will receive an objective that will ask you to gather 3 FF79 alloy lubricants. To get those, you have to reach the central part of the Banges area. To be precise, you have to use the space rift called Banges Dock. From the space rift you have to go to the right and then use the staircase on the right. Not far from here you will find an item vendor called Cloudy you have to speak to. From this NPC you'll be able to buy the FF79 alloy lubricant you need for the quest, so take 3 of them. Now that you have them, go back to the central upper side of the Na'vi map, where you will need to use the space rift called the Cetus Island. From here you have to use again the main road until reaching the first tent, and behind it you have to reach the second one. Now speak with the Slayer NPC to give him the 3 items you bought previously in order to complete the objective. Now open your map and use again the Cetus Island space rift. From where then, after using the main road in front of the first tent you have to speak with the Clary. At the end of the conversation the objective will be updated. For the next objective turn around and jump inside the fountain. Down here you will find the entrance inside the Clary lab you have to use. Here you have to proceed further upstairs and then reach the right side of the pool. A few seconds after, in front of you will appear the Clary NPC you have to speak to now. After the conversation you have to interact with the notebook you will notice behind there. Doing so will show you a note and the objective will be completed. Now turn around, go downstairs and interact with the entrance in order to leave the lab. This action will teleport you in front of the first tent and here you have to speak with Claire. At the end of the conversation you will complete the quest chain you came for.